Hi everybody, it's Roxanne, EARTH1111. I figured I would do a video on Instagram for once. Let me know how you like it. So I'm going to do a mid-August energy update. So things have really shifted in the past week or so. I don't know if you're feeling it, but I'm going to talk about kind of what happened to me last week and what I've been going through this week, and let me know in the comments if this resonates with you. So it all kind of started with last week. Before leading up to the big portal, the Lion's Gate, I had almost this manic energy. So it was a lot of anxiety coming up, but also a lot of this go-getting energy. So I felt like I had all these ideas I was downloading, massive forward momentum, right? And again, never lasts, because when we go through a massive time of expansion, we then have to go through the contraction. So it's like going through a cleansing crisis. So in order for us to complete the cycle, we need to expand to all the new energies, bring in the new photonic light into our system. So this could, again, last week you might have been feeling more of those manic energies, the euphoria, the bliss. You might have been feeling very ungrounded, wobbly. So there's lots of different orbital feelings, like you are spinning. You might have had lots of connections with guides, spirit animals, angels. And then what happens, right? The fun comes to an end, and we have to go through the contraction cycle. This is now the integration at the atomic level. At the cellular level, we need to now upgrade. So our energy field goes into contraction modes. This is where it really squeezes out all of that stuff in the way of the new life that's coming in for you. All that stuff that's in the way of you holding those higher frequencies. So this week, big time, I felt a huge shift of all the ideas came to an end, and it was complete brain fog. So remember, when we go through these contraction cycles after big energies come in, it's our three brains, I call it, that need to purge the most. So our brain, our mind, our heart center, and our gut. So all of this has to now purify. So you might be having a lot of those cleansing crisis feelings, stomach aches, right? Diarrhea. I actually myself was having these night sweats, which I haven't had for like a decade. So if you're having these hot flashes, that's a big indication of you just releasing stuff all at once quickly. So your body's just getting rid of stuff. So again, when we hit new energies, we spin faster our field. So now all of those toxins go into the blood system. So that's, especially if you're feeling those stomach issues. A big one as well, dizziness or vertigo. So big activation in the pineal gland, the third eye, right? That's the mind. And especially for a lot of us that have been more of those thinking types, those overanalyzers all our life, you could be having a lot of imbalance, almost like you're wobbling back and forth, or like I said, vertigo. So really try to just be a pillar. So when I have things like vertigo come in, and again, I had it terribly about 3 or 4 years ago. So if you're going through that, I totally understand. But try to really, what we do is we dissolve energy. So we don't cut energy or cut attachments. Picture yourself dissolving energy closer and closer to the center. So dissolve your own energy. So if you feel like something's tight, or like there is a knot in your brain or in your field, or you feel like you're being pulled to one side, we just let that go. We dissolve that, and we always release toward the center, because that's always the 0 point. That's how we dissolve and heal. We dissolve these traumas, because the trauma is always acting outside of ourselves. It's pulling us away from our center. So yeah, like I said, lots of those physical body ascension symptoms. So I also had, it was very difficulty breathing there, especially last week. It was hard to take a breath. So if you had that as well, lots of shifting in the higher heart, right? Of course, the heart, activations, purifying, all, this area is so important, right? It's our lungs, it's everything. So it's our center. So a lot of things usually happen in this area where you might be feeling like there's cords in your chest or you can't take a full breath. Again, do the same thing. Get that energy moving vertically. Dissolve energy below the chest area and above, because usually the reason why we can't breathe is usually a blockage in the throat or in the pineal gland or below in the solar plexus, or of course the higher heart, right? It's all that congestion. So try to release energy into the ground. Try to breathe literally into the ground. So breathe out into the ground and breathe in from the ground. So feel like you are literally becoming a strong pillar. That will help you take a deeper breath. Of course, get in nature, ground. So that these energies have been pretty intense. And like I said, if you haven't felt all the fun things, don't worry, because everything that's happening for you, that's happening to you, is happening for you. So everything that's happening is perfect for your journey. Remember, we're all on different journeys. We have had different things happen in our life, in our past lives, everything. So we're all individual, independent souls going through this journey. But of course, we are all the universe as well. But every single person has that different journey. So don't feel that because you didn't experience all the fun stuff, that you're doing something wrong. Remember, ascension is about those highs and the lows. So just because you're feeling, right, that rage coming up with you, or you've been crying hysterically, or feeling like life is over, doesn't mean that you've done something wrong. So everything's happening perfectly. Again, watch my channel on YouTube if you haven't already. Check it out, EARTH1111, all one word. And on there I have lots more videos like this. I have lots of different topics to help you navigate what's going on in the world, in your life, and on the ascension path. So thanks for watching. I'm Roxanne, EARTH1111. See you very soon. Bye-bye.